Baratoplata from the Juji Gatame defense, your armbar defense. We'll just go over for those that aren't familiar with how to get into the armbar from behind. Lots of different ways. I can lean on Carl's throat. We're just gonna win the cross face. Again, this needs addressed. Okay, I can sag my weight back. If I can get my left shoulder underneath Carl's chin, and again, depend on the length of my limb. Sometimes I'll come over the shoulder. Sometimes I'll just put fingers into his left armpit. But if I can sag my weight back and I get my shoulder under his chin, I can come in and basically just shoot Carl from there. His reaction will be to get a grip with his right hand on my shoulder and kind of peel my shoulder away from his chin, if that makes sense. But notice when he does that, he's giving me an open elbow with his right elbow. So I'm just going to slide that knee as far up as I can to make a pillow. That hand is facing is going to grab Carl's right jugular, and then I'm just going to go heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, and curl my right foot underneath his left armpit. Second one comes in, and I have two hands here, and then I engage my hip. Probably the hardest part of the arm bar is keeping my hips low, so when I swing my leg over, Carl doesn't get his elbow to the mat. Sometimes if you go for the more traditional way, and Carl starts to work his bridge, and then I go to T-mount, from here when I post my hand on the mat, for me to physically get my left leg over Carl's head, I have to raise my hip. Okay, like that. And that raising of my hip sometimes lose the arm bar. I like that S mount entrance into it, whereby I'm staying low and I'm not actually having to lift my hips so far. So again, I can get the cross face, I start to drive that in, Carl makes the grip, I get the open elbow. Free right hand grabs the jugular, and then I'll just work heel toe, curl that in. Second hand comes in, and then I engage my hip. That's the detail. If Carl tries to pull his elbow back, it's difficult. And now my left hand comes in and grabs my own hip. Now I don't lift my hip, I lean towards his legs. And I don't let go with my right hand until my left heel replaces my right hand. Now I'm straight into the Juji. But a lot of the time, Carl will get hand to hand. Two variations from here. His goal, if I'm quite slack, is my right hand is going to be controlling. We can control with the left arm, sometimes you can control the leg. I do prefer the right, and posting on my hand on the side that his head is on. Again, Carl will be looking to move his head and pull his elbow back to the back step. Notice the way his head went that way. Now I could stop that by curling this in, but if I want to set up the Baratoplata, I'm going to leave that little bit of space, a wee bit of sneakiness there. So it's just this. I know now that when Carl moves his head, he's pulling his elbow back and turning onto the side to the back step. So the crook of my arm switches from this arm to this arm. So as he pulls back, I'm just here and I'm pushing that inside. So two responses from here. Either Carl comes to his knees, and by sheer luck, we're into the Baratoplata, or he stays there, which means I'm coming up on top. So I can make my connection, push to come up, I have it, or I can loosen it up a little bit, push on his legs, and then I have it. Just be careful of the connection, guys. One more time on that, bro. So, up the head. You'll never get it under the chin unless you back off. Start bringing on the chin. Carl makes that grip and slightly lean up. Drop the jugular. Start working heel toe, heel toe, heel toe until I get the S mount. Left hand comes in and makes the grip. Right hand will come to the inside. Left hand comes to the inside and comes across and grabs me up. I lean towards his legs, and then I lift my leg over so I don't have to lift my hip. And then replace it. Carl then makes the grip over here. So from our position, right arm's through, I'm staying tight. I'll make the space, Carl turns into me. I mean today I push that inside. So either he comes up on top, and we're back into the Baratoplata, or I come up on top. That makes sense. It also works off the Leon defense. Let's take a look at that. So from mount, on the head, drive forward. Charlie makes the grip to relieve his jugular. Slide my knee up, grab the head, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Connection. So I'm bringing my right heel towards my left knee. Second hand comes in and engages my hip. So when you get to this point, guys, get your partner to try and pull their elbow to the mat. This arm comes from the inside, comes across, grabs my own hip. Lean towards the legs, that's the detail, so I don't have to raise my hips. Replacing my right hand with my left heel. Now he works that Leon defense. Again, I need to be aware that if I'm on his right arm, okay, my right arm is the one that's going to work the Baratoplata. Okay. And now nothing's really changed. I know he wants to push that up. As he comes up, I'm just controlling that. It's already on the inside. So again, from there, Baratoplata, or I'm coming up. Okay.